Hello, this is Anil Kumar Upadhyaya, Trade and Investment Affairs Consultant. I am willing to share with you today Asean-India Trade Cooperation. India and its spot has emerged as one of the fastest growing economies in the world with a growth rate of 7.1% in 2016-17 and an average pace of over 7.5% for the last 3 years. It is today considered one of the most attractive FDI destinations of the world as a result of continued reform policies. In terms of FDI inflow, India called $60 billion over 2016-17, the highest ever over the country. Other macroeconomic indicators such as fiscal deficit, current account deficit, and inflation are within the reasonable targets. The ASEAN-India trade and investment relations have continued to advance. Total bilateral trade increased more than threefold from $21 million to in 205.06 to over $70 billion in 2016-17. With ASEAN-India Free Trade Agreement (FTA) in place and elimination of tariffs on vast number of product lines in India and its part has emerged as one of the fastest growing economies of the world with a growth rate of 7.1% in 2016-17 and an average pace of over 7.5% for the last 3 years. Today considered one of the most attractive FDI destinations of the world as a result of continued reform policies. In terms of FDI inflow, India called $60 billion over 2016-17, the highest ever for the country. The ASEAN-India trade and investment relations have continued to advance. Total bilateral trade increased more than threefold from $20 billion in 2005-6 to $70 billion in 2016-17. With ASEAN-India Free Trade Agreement (FTA) in place and elimination of tariffs on vast number of product lines in the AIFTA agreement provides increased scope of integration of supply chains in the machinery, electrical and electronics sectors and transport, which could be further supplemented by services, trade and investment. The opportunities presented by the ASEAN growth and economic integration with India's business community in numerous and offers a whole new perspective of regional cooperation for the world at large. Investment by India and Thai companies into each other countries has been growing in recent times. Investment from Thailand in India has also increased in the recent years. Thai investments are mainly in infrastructure, real estate, food processing sectors, chemicals, hotel and hospitality sector. There are at present over 40 Indian companies with investments of over $2 billion in Thailand. There are around 30 Thai companies operating in India. There is a potential for an additional $3 billion investment by Thai companies in green and brownfield projects in India. The implementation of the Goods and Service Tax (GST) by India in July 2017, which made India's taxation system transparent, introduced efficiency, controlled corruption, and improved ease of doing business, had received tremendous appreciation from the business community. Thank you very much.